So I was calm. I think the person wasn't calm. I couldn't calm that person down, but I was in gratitude. So with that being said, I didn't go to sleep till 3 because the one thing I co-sign sleep. But if I'm talking, I can't go to sleep. And so I went to sleep at 3 o'clock and got up at 6. And I have to go see my sister. So it is what it is. I always get sleep. So if I don't get sleep one time, it doesn't really upset my body because I always get sleep. All right, let's see what all of this means. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To be honest with you guys, if you look at the video, I was struggling making a decision. Look at the video. I was struggling making a decision. Something didn't feel right, but in the end, I called it. And so if I call it, that's what I have to stick to. Glasses. Trump is going to F up too many agreements. I think they cheated. It still doesn't feel right. These are all the comments for YouTube. When I get quiet, I'm actually looking at the comments. Still doesn't feel right. You're right. It doesn't. It was really close. What do I have? What do I have a reading? They did cheat. Just call 818-985-2010. 818-985-2010. I'm here till 10 o'clock Eastern time. It wasn't close at all. These are all the comments, everyone. There's gonna, oh, no. Hey guys, my channel, we're not gonna talk about that. I don't want to co-sign on anything like that. I mean, right now, he is the 45th president, and he has Secret Service, watching the internet. I'm not co-signing on anything. Nothing. I don't want anything to happen to anyone. It was our responsibility to vote. Our responsibility to vote. God, that was our job. I mean, come on. He was with the KKK. He was always with the KKK, but they stood up and they said, you know what? We're going to support Donald Trump. What part of this wasn't going to turn out well? We were supposed to vote. I knew plenty because I live in an all-black community, which means there's a lot of elderly people in the community. And I know people that said, I ain't voting. I ain't going to vote. Because there was no cause. It was like, no cause. Just vote. I mean, but California went blue anyway, but that's not the point. If we had Californians talking this way, imagine the people in the Midwest that couldn't see this coming and didn't vote. See? So I'm not lying. I'm telling you. It was our job to vote. And then when I went to the polls yesterday, it was remarkably thin. There was no line. We easy breeze. My little table, I went to the green table. That was a little jam-packed because my area must be a little more congested. Right? But even at the polls, it seems kind of weird. Dead at the polls. Thank you. 200 million people didn't vote. Don't ask why he's president. Whatever you do, don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. You had to vote. Look at my video. I said that. But I got pretty hammered last night on Instagram. You said. Oh my God. Everybody that said that wasn't from this country, by the way, or they didn't vote. Don't rest on my laurels. I voted. Okay, let's get this party started. I'm just going to talk and I'm going to try and pull this together. The first card starts out with facing your fears. Facing fear, subconscious release. It is time to heal. That is the first card. The second card is healing. So there's going to be a lot of need to heal. A lot. Women need to heal. Women. They're going to be... Listen, I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to let Spirit talk. There's going to be a lot of rhetoric toward feminine issues, not in the way Donald Trump put it out there. I think ironically... Oh, God, you guys are not going to believe me. I think ironically Donald Trump wanted to win. I think he wanted to win the ignorant vote. I think he knew that the ignorant vote was going to vote for him. So he couldn't change his rhetoric even when he wanted to. I think that his team is going to be, and I really feel like this might be Ivanka more than anything. Although Ivanka says she's going to stay in her father's business, I don't believe it. I think they're going to need Ivanka to talk to the women of this country and to heal the women of this country. So I see her coming over to the White House. I just can't see her doing two businesses, and I think the White House would be more useful for her. I think Melania is not going to be that useful to reaching out to all women, but Ivanka will. And so there's some sort of healing with women that Ivanka is going to be at the forefront. I think we're going to hear Donald Trump say, you know, I love women, and this is why I'm doing this. I think that, God, could I be wrong? I think that he's very passionate. I think he wants to display a better man. I think that he does not want to go down in history as Hitler-esque. I think that he is going to balance his rhetoric so that it's less fire from his head and more love, fire, passion from his heart. There's going to be a constant message of love. Constant. Now, whether that's going to be up to the days leading to his presidency or after his presidency, I feel like he's going to say the word love a lot, a lot. I think he is really, really proud that he got this far. I really feel like he wants to be a great man. I think that he does not want to fail America, even though people think he is going to have his pulse on that button. I don't think he wants to display that. I think we have a lot of obstacles. The people have a lot of obstacles, and we can't see how to cross it. And these are lined up. All right? We can't see how to cross it. Can you guys see this a little? There's some major transformation coming. Major, again, not in a way we fear. Not in a way we fear, but there is definitely going to be some major transformation. It will take about a year before people resonate with Donald. It will take a full year, or a full year from November, not a full year from January, but a full year from November before they resonate with him. My card says that there is hope. So, Donald Trump never saw himself getting to the White House. It was always, could it happen? Could it really happen? He never really saw it. He is celebrating like a child. He is. There's a woman here. I don't think it is Melania. I think once again, this could be Ivanka. Ivanka, I want you to be really careful that you're coming across as just a woman and not a mother. There's something about you that is leaving motherhood behind. You know, I love this card because the first vision that I got was everything brass and gold, you know, in the White House. So the look might be a little suspect, might be a little tacky inside, but it is what it is. I am telling you, he is shocked. He is shocked that he got victory. He's shocked. America is upset. This I have in my attitude position. Number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is in my attitude. We felt like we got stabbed in the back. We felt like we got hoodwinked. I understand the feeling that we have, but it was our job to vote. So we do have to blame ourselves. Like, guys, come on. It's almost like being in a relationship or a business partnership or a marriage, and you're both not working inside the home. You can't be surprised when it falls apart. This is what we did. This is what America did in allowing him to win. But the feeling is the same. Even though the marriage didn't work out, the relationship didn't work out, when you go back and look at what you did, it still hurts. It still hurts. But when you go back and look at what you did, you're like, damn, okay, I could see my part. But it still hurts. And that's what this feels like. It feels like we all broke up. A lot of ignorance. Trump won on ignorance. Trump won because people were scared. Okay? I can't say that they, fucked up. I think they were scared. Ironically, Pennsylvania went red, but Pittsburgh was blue. And that's a town of blue collar workers, but it went blue. Okay, guys. Final outcome. Final outcome. He's laughing all the way to the bank. Final outcome. He is laughing all the way to the bank. I think the first year he's going to work on transformation. I think the first year he wants to look qualified. I think he's going to have a whole team of people that's going to keep him in check, work on him, allow him to show up as a great man, right? I think 3 years after that, it's going to be hell. I think you're going to hear him. I'm sorry. I think he is going to have horrible relationships with world leaders. Yeah. I think he is going to rule with an iron fist. Yep. I'm sorry. I can only tell you what the cards are telling me. It's going to look like an illusion the first year. It's going to look like an illusion the first year, guys. It's going to look like an illusion the first year. He's going to do everything right. His team is going to wrangle him in. He's going to come out like a puppet. I am the president of the United States, and I love women, and I'm putting this program into place, and I'm going to do this, and blah, 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 blah. And then his ego comes out. And once his ego flies out, guys, it's a wrap. Once his ego runs away from his team, it's a wrap. Somebody in world power, very similar to him, is going to say something very, very mean. And he loses it. And there's no pulling him back again. So I got to call it like I see it, people. President Voldemort. You know what? I kept saying it's going to be like that movie that's coming out, Thinning. That's what it felt like to me. And no, I'm not confident it's going to be Putin. I'm not going to say it's Putin. Unless anybody knows Putin's sign. Does anybody knows Putin's sign? I think that when this turns, it turns quickly. But you're right. You know what? Maybe it could be Putin because Donald Trump just how's his health? He seems fine to me. I never saw health issues with Donald Trump. I never saw it. There could be a scandal coming out of the White House. There could be. There could be a Bill Clinton-esque scandal coming out of the White House as well. Because once he loses it, he just loses it. And that includes going back to his original rhetoric of disrespect. And the scandal could involve a woman, and the scandal could involve someone foreign. The scandal could involve a woman. The scandal could involve someone foreign. Also could be already a close member of wow. I wonder if the scandal could involve Omarosa. She's close to the post there. I wonder if the scandal could involve Omarosa. I wonder if she's going to turn on him. You know, watch Omarosa. If she is forced to walk away or is not allowed to participate in, you know, helping the black, she might have some dirt on him, because there is a scandal that's going to come out of his presidency. Give it time, people. Give it time. This is a card of temperance, a card of time. Give it time. Whatever the scandal is, it's actually going to be big, and it's going to cripple him just a little bit. But when all is said and done, there's a lot of self-sabotaging antics that's going to come through. Major changes in 1 year. Major. The first year, good. 1 year from today's election, the change is rough, it's tough, it's documents, it's executive orders, it's mean, it's charging at people. I don't know what I mean by that, but there seems to be a charge at people. There's going to be an offer to someone to keep something quiet, but not enough money is being divvied out for this. And so this person, I feel like, won't keep quiet. Guys, 1 year time. 1 year's time. All hell is going to break loose. So I'm going to stick to that. It does involve money. It does involve greed, money. It does involve, I don't care, I'm happy type of feeling. And then there's a charge. There's a charge of some sort. I wonder if it could be a coup, actually, as opposed to what you all are thinking. I wonder if it's a weird kind of, could we wind up in a coup? Let me take a look at that. 1 year's time, you will see his ugly rhetoric. I would be really, really surprised if he did it by August. That would really, really surprise me. I think they can pull him in for a year. Civil war. No. Never thought he does. I'm not sure. Right, Colleen? I mean, I was shocked as the cards were like, no, he's going to be a good no, he's going to talk about hope and love. Like, you know, hope and love and a message of love. I get love and love and love. And then this shit hits the fan. 1 year's time. 1 year's time. 13 months, 1 year's time. 12 months, 1 year's time. Okay. Okay, not responding. You're proud of New York City. That's my hometown. I'm also proud of California. We voted blue. Will there be a coup? Let's look at that real quick. By the way, guys, Heather, the other psychic that I did a video with on Periscope, check for Periscope, she said Trump would win. So, emoji. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Will Trump be the end of American politics? Well, between this choice for presidency and Brexit, I think world issues, like, you know, some of those movies we watch, I think it could be happening. It could be the beginning of some changes here. Could there be a coup, right? Yes. Yes. It's planned, but it's hard to get there. It's hard. Could there be a coup? Yes. 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 1 year's time, there's going to be a reason for Donald to just run amok. He runs amok like a 5-year-old. And he gets out of control. And the powers that be have to figure out, how can this be stopped? The potential for a coup is high. High. The potential for, I can't even, a revolution, I don't know, so many words out there. Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to end it. If Donald Trump can maintain any sense of humility, any sense of kindness, and any message of love, he will survive this presidency for 4 years. If he does the right thing, he actually can get back in. Not going to happen. They're going to wrangle him and control him for as long as they can. They're going to say to him, we got you here, so you're not going to do this, and you're not going to do that. And then it's a slow leak of his character where people are going to go, oh boy, he said something. I believe that there's going to be a world leader that is going to tip his edge. And once it's tipped, and once he thinks, listen to me, once he thinks he is fighting for the American people, once he thinks his character is coming under fire, if he feels like somebody is calling him an asshole, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Americans are done. It's a wrap, because he will lose his mind. And once he loses his mind, he doesn't know who the enemy is. His own people, us, will look like the enemy. 1 year. 1 year. And I'm sorry, there's going to be a woman that helps facilitate this whole change. 1 year. And the fight is going to be over monies, by the way, guys. The fight will be over money. The argument will be over money, because if we have money out there in other countries for whatever reason, and that money has been helping those countries stay solvent, he is going to, because it's world issues, he is going to pull the monies. And that is what's going to cause the conflict, because you will have world leaders just calling him out. I'm done. Yeah, he loves money, but it's about money. It's about world money, foreign money. Money that we are spending to take care of other countries so that they can get ammunition. Like, he thinks he's going to be right in doing what he's doing when he decides to shut that income down. That's where the problem's going to occur. So that's what you all need to look at. Where is his policies? What is his policies? If there's any policy where he starts to say, I'm not going to give money to these people, you know how he talks, so they could kill us, use the same weapons, they buy weapons, they turn it around and use it on us, I'm not sending them money. But these monies might have been established for, president after president after president, and now he's the one that's going to go, no. It's going to cause world issues. And once it creates a rhetoric from a high-powered person somewhere over there, somewhere overseas, and he starts to fight because he thinks he's fighting for the American public, but he's really fighting for his ego. And then once the public begins to realize that maybe we really have a crazy man in the White House, and then we start to say things to him, then he turns it on the American people. I voted for Hillary. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me change that. I voted. Thank you, Mr. Funny. I voted too, Reebs Deebs. Yes, his ego will get out of the go, Tracey. Go, Tracey. Go, I don't know if this is a good one to say go for. At the very least, people, it's going to be quiet for a while. Love your families. Write letters to your families. Kiss your families. Try to pay off those bills, people. Try to pay off your bills. Try to pay off those bills. I voted Jazz, Dangerous, Apollonia. I voted for Hillary. People of color will be okay. I think the American people will not be okay. I think that's poor white folks. I think that's poor Latinos. I think it's poor blacks. All right? I don't think the American people are going to be okay. I think he got in, using the language that poor people say in their homes. He used the language. He knew what to do. He knew what worked and stayed on it. Didn't change it, and it worked. But are minorities going to be okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if a minority is going to be okay, guys. What do you think? No. No. Foreigners are going to have an issue. Women overall are going to have an issue. Children are going to be scared. Major changes involving love. Major changes. So again, I'm still back to the first year, a message of love and kindness and women and blah, blah, blah. Second year, minorities are in trouble. Foreigners are in trouble. Women are in trouble. Children are scared. In the end, it's all about money. In the end, it's about turning everything around to his advantage. He thinks he is going to save the American dollar, but he actually could wind up failing the Americans. In the end, this is him. He's never going to see his wrong. He's always going to be happy. And the American people, in so many different sectors, in terms of women, race, children, educators, ignorant folks, intelligent folks, so many levels of confusion. Thank you, Mr. Funny. Okay, so this is what we have in office. Love your families, people. Trust God. Pray. I am a big fan of prayer so that this doesn't get out of control. Love your families. And I'm not kidding. You all have to trust God. And whatever's about to go down, love your families. Love your families through the drama. This is our version, America, of 40 years in the desert. It's our version of it. So we have to figure out how to be happy in spite of what just happened. Trust God. I'm serious. Trust God. All right, guys. Ugliness. Because their ugliness was always there. You can't see your own ugly. It takes counseling to see your own ugly. It takes years to fix yourself. These people can't see themselves. All right, guys. I love you. I want to go back to crying. It started out crying. I want to go back to crying. I love you guys so much. Thank you for